Hello everyone and welcome back to the match on WWE 2K22. This one is going to be Brody King going up against Bruiser Brody, as suggested by MZK Punk. Let's crack into the action. This is Extreme Rules because it is, well, it's ECW, isn't it? It only makes sense in ECW for anything to go. And at the moment, it's Bruiser Brody who's going. He just got absolutely dropped on his face. And now Brody King continuing this with that running power slam straight into the pin. Is he going to squash Bruiser Brody? I was going to say. Wow. Where did that come from? How did we get that quick of a start here by Brody King? Bruiser Brody able to break free. And Bruiser now dropping Brody King into the corner. Spine first and throwing him back into the ring. Looking to drop the knee. Brody King smartly moved out the way. Then a running neck breaker. This one's not going to go long, is it? These are two massive heavyweights. Someone's going to get knocked down and not be able to get back up pretty close into this one. I don't think this is really going to be an hour-long draw or anything like that, is it? Bruiser Brody now just twisting away at the wrist and dropping the elbow into the face of Brody King. Brody King now fighting back with the right hand right into the gut. And Brody King with Bruiser Brody up and just gorilla pressing him above the head, showing the strength. Wow. Brody King incredibly strong. Drop kick into the back of the head as well. And of course, Brody King's got something to prove. He recently lost his SWE Tag Team Championships alongside Malachi Black to Evolution's Batista and Randy Orton last week. And generally, when you're not a champion, you don't get as many opportunities. And Brody's trying to ensure that he is always in everybody's mind with a dominant performance here against Bruiser Brody. And here comes Brody King now with the kendo stick right across the chest and the ribs of Bruiser Brody, who's straight back up and takes one between the eyes and then fights it back across the gut of Brody King. And right across the spine, and it snapped the kendo stick in half. Or shattered it into 100 pieces. Bruiser Brody now sending Brody King into the corner. Brody King fighting back with a forearm. Takes a massive overhand clubbing blow to the face. And now up, caught him in the power slam. Wow, Brody King must snapped a rope there as well. Bruiser Brody and Brody King ran straight into each other there. And you see Brody King trying to lift Bruiser Brody up. And as the match has gone on, he's used a lot of his energy, used a lot of his strength and the weight of Bruiser Brody, where he was pressing it above his head earlier on. Now becoming a little bit too much here and there. There's the pin now by Bruiser Brody on Brody King. Oh my god, that was almost a free count there. Bruiser Brody now heading to the outside. We've already seen a kendo stick in action. What's next? Oh, a ladder. Okay. Okie doke. The problem is they just use it as a weapon, don't they, to swing at each other. He has set the ladder up. I'm not quite sure what the plan is here. Be cool to see someone jump off the top of it. Bruiser Brody gets taken up into the Alabama Slam. And now Brody King dropping the body weight across the inside of the knee and twisting that knee as well. As we've said in the past, the best way to take down a massive redwood is to chop it down by the trunk. As Brody King now with the sledgehammer. Right in the gut of Bruiser Brody. This is annoying, really, because this is the most hardcore match we've ever had. When we have hardcore championship matches that don't use this many weapons. Brody King now, a Bruiser Brody up on the shoulders. A look for that big Michinoku driver. And that is how Brody King has gained so many victories in SWE, including for the Tag Team Championships, and it's not enough on this occasion though. Bruiser Brody able to kick free before the free count. Just choking Brody King away in the corner. And Bruiser Brody just looked like a massive Damien Sandow. Is that just me? I think it probably is just me, but I looked at him there and thought he just looks like a really big, muscular Damien Sandow. Wrenching the knee away now, and a big knee in the spine. Bruiser Brody now just biting away at the fingers of Brody King, using every part of his body as a weapon. Up on the shoulder now, and there's Brody King fighting back with the elbows into the face of Bruiser Brody. And Brody King now, big German suplex, keeps the grip, rolls the hip, straight into a ripcord clothesline into the pin. Will this be enough for the 3 count? No, it's still only a 2. Brody King can't believe it. He thought he had the match won. I thought he had the match won. And you thought he had the match won as well. Bruiser Brody slides at the back of Brody King. Clubbing blow into the back and then a knee into the spine as well. And there's the pin by Bruiser Brody. The knee in the back of the spine was not the straw to break the camel's back in this situation. There's a knee in the face by Bruiser Brody. I see what MZK Punk has done here. He's tried to really tongue twist me, and I've been close on a few occasions, but it was fine because Bruiser Brody has come out on top, and I don't think I got many people's names incorrect in this match. Brody King suffers the loss and drops down to a +5. Bruiser Brody with the win moves up to a +6. A very good match. It could have gone either way. But in this case, it was Bruiser Brody who came out on top. And he'll have a lot of matches coming up over the next couple of weeks. I think he's going to be seen a few more times. And that's a great victory. But Brody King, that's 2 losses on the trot for Brody King now. Where does he and Malachi Black line up for the future? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, good night. God bless. Auf Wiedersehen. I'll see you next time. Tatty buys. Good night.